Dear friends, welcome to Cherwell College Oxford. Let me introduce our high-caliber history tutor, Joshua Roberts, who would like to share with us his ideas and vision on how we teach history at Cherwell and why it matters for academic excellence and further progression of our students. Hello, Joshua.
Hello, Helen. Thank you very much for that introduction. First of all, I'd like to go back quite a long time in history to the foundation of the word academic. And that is actually linked to a very famous person called Plato. Plato founded his academy in the city of Athens almost 2,500 years ago. And that's where we get the word academic from. Now, Plato himself actually had a teacher, and that teacher was another famous name, Socrates. Socrates never wrote anything down, but he taught his students through something called dialogue or dialectic. And that's basically that's a process where two or more people, often two people, will closely dialogue and interact with each other in order to try and get deeper into the truth of something or knowledge of something. And so it's a very effective method because it's very attentive, it's close, it enables students to ask questions directly and find out things from the person they're interacting with and really challenge that person to make things clear to them. So we're in the city of Oxford, and Oxford is also famous for keeping this ancient method alive through its Oxford tutorial system. So most of the colleges in Oxford at university level will employ this method still. And essentially, it's a student will get one-to-one time with a very capable tutor, and then they'll dig into an essay together. The tutor will challenge the student can challenge the tutor as well to really go deeper. So at Cherwell, we have a similar approach. We've got this one-to-one or small group method, and that enables you as a student to really find things out much more directly and on the spot and get challenged to think a bit more one-to-one as well. So we offer that here at Cherwell. In history, we really focus on sources, for example, interpretations, for example, something called hermeneutics, which is where you learn how to interpret things and look for the implicit and the possible and what could be argued for in very complex matters. History really is interested in your arguments and ideas about things that are quite debatable often. And just one other thing I wanted to mention, in the century after Plato, that's when the subject of history was actually founded by the father of history, Herodotus. So that kind of influence from Plato and Socrates also came into the discipline of history, and we still keep that going today here in Oxford, including in A-level colleges in Oxford like Cherwell. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you so much, Joshua, for sharing your ideas with us. Dear guests, if you'd like to get more information about Cherwell College Oxford, you could follow us on social media or contact our admission team. Bye-bye, Joshua. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Helen. Appreciate
Bye-bye.
that. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.